Benny the Butcher put out this short stating that hip hop is soft now because nerds run it. And he said at one point in time, hip hop was at its peak or at its top. And of course, I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? It was at its top when, you know, it was ran by the streets. And he kept on going on for like a minute of how, you know what I'm saying, hip hop is not the same because the nerds are running it and we need to take it back to the streets. And my response to that is this. The streets ain't never ran hip hop. The only thing the streets ran is away from the cops. That's it. That's the only thing street dudes do is run away from the cops. They never ran hip hop. They don't run anything when it comes to hip hop. Nothing at all. That's real talk. I'm gonna tell you who really runs hip hop. Say it along with me. Melanin recessive men. That's who run hip hop. Capitol Records, Sony, Epic, the list goes on of record labels that's owned and ran by melanin recessive men. Straight up. The streets ain't never had the money to run anything. Like, let's just be real. Since you saying since you want to talk about who's running hip hop, when has it ever been where the streets paid for, real talk, studio time in order to produce an album? When has it ever been a time where the streets paid for a payola when it came to the radio stations playing the hip hop artist record? When did the streets ever pay for videos, music videos to be produced? I mean, I could go on with this. The streets don't run nothing. The only thing the streets do is run their mouth and run away from cops. That's all they do. Real talk. I just don't understand people like Benny the Butcher. I just don't get it. But then again, I do. Because you said, this is what you stated. You said that the streets don't run it anymore, that the nerds run it. Yeah, smart people. You want to downplay smart people. Like, even if I were to take what you're saying to be true, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like the nerds running and this and that and so forth. Well, guess what? What you're basically saying is dumb people no longer run hip hop. Smart people do. Because what are nerds? Smart people. Don't nobody want to hear that street shit anymore. And that's real talk. You don't have anything else to talk about besides the streets. Man, I used to be a fan of Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, and West Side Gun. I used to be a fan of theirs. Straight up. I was on it. But then I started to see the redundancy of just every song they put out was all about the streets. I'm like, these niggas ain't got shit else to do but talk about the streets. You got a one-track mind. You can't talk about anything fucking else but the streets. Get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that shit anymore. That shit is old and played out. And if anyone wants to hear about the streets, to be real with you, they don't want to hear it from a 40-year-old man. Conway the Machine, West Side Guns, Benny the Butcher, y'all in your 40s. I know it. If you're not in your 40s and you're in your late 30s, you're about to turn 40. Don't nobody want to hear that anymore. You can't get upset because you were a failure. You're signed to a major label, and it just didn't work for you. Real talk. And as I'm looking at him, and I'm not, listen, man, I'm not. This is my word, man. I don't be on that. I don't be trying to disrespect anyone or nothing like that. But I'm not lying. This is my word. As I'm listening to Benny the Butcher talk, you know, the short that he did about hip hop, I'm looking at him and he got the hat and he got them pork chop sideburns. And the more and more I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker look just like Snoopy from Charlie Brown. I kid you not. Go back and look at Snoopy. And I'm telling you, Benny the Butcher, the side chops, the sideburns that he got, or the pork chop sideburns that he got, those are the ears of Snoopy. And then the way his face looks. You know what I'm saying? His facial feature, he looked just like Snoopy. This is my word.